While most people instantly conjure up images of Edinburgh and the Highlands or tartan and tweed when they think of Scotland, the northern nation is actually home to a host of breathtakingly beautiful islands. In total, it has over 900 offshore islands to explore, with the arresting archipelagos of the Shetland, Orkney and Inner and Outer Hebrides being its four main groupings. In this video, we explore the most beautiful Scottish islands. We've collected a list of the top beautiful Scottish islands, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Skye. Undoubtedly the most renowned and recognized of Scotland's innumerable islands, the irresistible Isle of Skye boasts lots of simply spectacular scenery with majestic mountains and phenomenal views wherever you look. The largest and most northerly of the Inner Hebrides, it lies just off of the west coast of Scotland and is actually connected to the mainland by a bridge. As it is often shrouded in mist, its dramatic landscapes look all the more mystical, with fabulous photos to be had of its craggy peaks, rock formations and sea stacks. Number 2, Jura. Located just to the northeast of Islay in the Inner Hebrides is the bleak, barren yet beautiful Isle of Jura. Dominated and defined by three colossal and conical mountains which are known as the Paps of Jura, it is very sparsely populated, with its rugged and remote reaches being a delight to explore. While much of it is made up of blanket bog, some stupendous sheltered beaches can be found here and there, with terrific trails taking you right up to the top of its prominent peaks. From their soaring summits, you can enjoy commanding views over their scenic surroundings, with the island actually being named after the bountiful deer that vastly outnumber its inhabitants. Number 3, Arran. As it is home to everything from lofty peaks and gorgeous glens to hilly highlands, lovely lochs and charming towns and villages, the Isle of Arran is often referred to as Scotland in miniature. Set just off of the west coast of Scotland, it lies in the deep coastal waters of the Firth of Clyde and is easily visited from both Glasgow and Ayr. Due to its scenic splendor and easy accessibility, Arran has long been a popular place to visit and has been inhabited since the early Neolithic period. Number 4, St. Kilda. The westernmost islands of the Outer Hebrides, the incredible archipelago of St. Kilda lies far off both North Ulster and Lewis and Harris. Surrounded by the wild waters of the North Atlantic Ocean, its small scattering of islands boasts lots of spellbinding scenery, as well as the highest sea cliffs in the whole of the United Kingdom. As the isolated archipelago has been inhabited for millennia, a number of interesting archaeological sites are scattered about its wild and windswept reaches. Number 5, the Orkneys. Situated just 15 kilometers off the north coast of Scotland is the astounding archipelago of the Orkneys, which is made up of around 70 or so islands. As well as being home to lots of arresting archaeological sites, it also boasts lots of captivating coastlines with rugged cliffs and sea stacks to be found alongside secluded bays and coves. Most of the archipelago's population lives on mainland, which is dotted with picture-perfect seaside towns and villages. Here too you can find lots of marvelous megaliths, stone circles and ancient houses such as at Skye, which collectively are known as the heart of Neolithic Orkney. Number 6, Iona. Despite its small size, the incredible island of Iona certainly has a lot to it, and has been an important sacred and spiritual center for centuries. Located in the Inner Hebrides, it lies just off of the Isle of Mull, with lots of people visiting for its picturesque and peaceful nature and its ancient abbey. Founded back in the year 563 AD, the awe-inspiring old abbey exhibits lots of attractive architecture and is widely considered to be the birthplace of Celtic Christianity in Scotland. On top of this, it also used to be a center of scholarship, with the renowned and richly illustrated Book of Kells having been created within its cloisters. Number 7, Shetland Islands. The northernmost part of the United Kingdom, the scenic and secluded Shetland Islands are set in the Northern Atlantic, in between Scotland, Norway, and the Faroe Islands. Made up of 100 or so islands, the spectacular subarctic archipelago is a treat to travel around, with craggy coasts and colossal sea cliffs to be found alongside lots of wild and windswept wilderness and wildlife. Due to their isolated and inhospitable nature, only 16 of its isles are inhabited, with mainland being home to most of its population. Number 8. Islay. While it is rightly renowned for its wealth of world-class whiskey distilleries, the idyllic Isle of Islay has much more going for it. Known as the Queen of the Hebrides, it has lots of spellbinding scenery and seascapes for guests to enjoy, as well as lots of wonderful water sports and wildlife. The southernmost island of the Inner Hebrides, Islay lies just 40 kilometers north of the northern Irish coast. As it has been inhabited for millennia, lots of interesting historical and archaeological sites are dotted about its low-lying lands. Number 9. Tiree. Often nicknamed the Hawaii of the North due to its sun-kissed sandy shores and staggering array of superb surf spots, Tiree is the most westerly island of the Inner Hebrides. The smallish, scenic and sunny Scottish Isle is accessible either by ferry or by plane and is particularly popular among avid windsurfers. Due to the huge amount of sunshine it receives, the low-lying island is very fertile, with its name actually meaning land of corn in Gaelic. Lining its shores are lots of wonderful white sand beaches, with the wild waters of the Atlantic attracting kayakers and kiters, surfers and yachters alike. At last in the list, number 10, Lewis and Harris. Impressively enough, Lewis and Harris is the third largest island in the British Isles, with only Great Britain and Ireland being bigger. Although often referred to as separate entities, they make up two pretty parts of the same isle, with the low-lying Lewis in the north contrasting delightfully with the rugged and more mountainous Harris in the south. Located in the Outer Hebrides, it has been inhabited for millennia, with lots of clans considering it their ancestral home. Outro. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite beautiful Scottish islands? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.